Stay black in America, don't leave, don't go anywhere. Greatest country in the world for a black man or a black woman. I'm talking about I Am Marwa again. I've seen most of Marwa's videos, but today's video was it was kind of funny to me. A lady by the name of Jane Kinga came on there. Jane Kinga. Her last name is spelled Kinga. Jane Kinga. And she kind of riled everybody up. I Am Marwa was nervous. His engineer was questioning her. This other guy who gave the village cook a bath in clay, he was like questioning her. They were wondering, well, how are you here? You don't have a phone. You don't have a GoPro. I mean, most everybody there has that. Why don't you have it? What's the reason? Are you some kind of spy? You some kind of body sent to investigate him? I'm thinking, like, who's trying to investigate him? Is he a secret agent? I mean, what's going on? I mean, everything he does is on video. Everything he does is on tape. Everything is on his passport. Everything is stamped. See everything he's done pretty much. Why would you need to even investigate I Am Marwa? He's like an open book. And everything that you don't know, he told you. How he was raised, taking care of goats, how he lost his eye, how he went to school and college, how he ventured out on his own, how he got stuck in Colombia, everything he did, how he came back and started being successful YouTube, built a house with his mom and them, all the great stuff he did. Told his brother about it, told his sister about it, got everybody on YouTube channels, grabbed his mom on YouTube channels. Yeah, but to cut all that short though, right? Here we go, right? This lady comes 11 miles away, man, from the city in Kinga. 11 hours away, long way away. She's dressed pretty good, and he said, everything just don't fit. You dress kind of too good, you got no camera, you got no GoPro. I don't feel right about talking to him. So they would question her, and she was saying, well, hey, I've been sick the last couple of years, real bad. And they asked, how old are you? She said, I'm 31, but she said, still look up to I Am Marwa. He only like 32. So she's like not like a little girl. She's a grown woman, grown ass woman, right? So he's talking to her, and kind of interrogating her a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? I'm watching. I'm thinking, is this a sketch? Is this, is a part of it? And that's it's real. He's really kind of leery of, really kind of nervous of it, But even in his leery and nervousness, he was like, well, if you don't have any money, I'll give you a one-way ticket back to, Nairobi where you came from. That's like 11 hours away. So he wanted to let her be stranded because she can't no money, no nothing. And so she went on and explained this very sad story. She got sick. She had a child, was married. Her husband left because I guess the bills got too much for him. He couldn't stand it. He left. Her child, she left it with her sister that she just recently discovered not too long ago. The man and woman who were raising her, the older people raising her, were not blood kin to her. She was adopted. And when she found out she was adopted when she was growing up, she thought there was some kind of stigma attached to her. People didn't treat her quite right. And the thing about it, the whole time they're doing this and she's telling us stuff, they're not buying her story. They're like saying, what is she saying? They're looking at each other like, we're not really buying her story. She kind of dressed too nice. And she's saying, well, she hawked those clothes on the street. When you watch these videos, you got people selling stuff in the street. Soon cars stop, they selling hats. They sell everything in the street you can buy, right? So she probably learned how to do that. So she bought these cheap little clothes and learned how to put stuff together. I mean, she is 31, right? She's not like 18, 17, 15. She's 31. So she put her little clothes together. Came looking pretty decent, man. And man, they were nervous, man. How did she get past security? Then I Am Marwa said, well, I done seen you making videos with 2 other people since you've been here. You haven't came and introduced yourself to me. You haven't talked. You haven't said anything. And when she came, she was talking. She was like, how proud she is of him, how he's inspired her, how she started doing YouTube because of him, and how she been watching him since 2019. And man, she was just pouring everything she was saying. They were like still kind of leery of her, right? So I'm watching her, and I'm watching the thing and see him talk to her. And he says, well, you don't like charity cases. Everybody coming there was trying to do something. Guy trying to put up solar with this company. So he gave that guy a shout out. Another guy was doing some other kind of wiring. So he was giving these guys shout outs. They were like businessmen. They were trying to pick themselves up with their own bootstrings. So he's giving help. He said, well, you got to come in with something. Somebody come in with nothing. How you gonna work with nothing? So she was saying she used her phone and so forth for hospital bills. She gave it to somebody, and the hospital exceeded the phone, so they took the phone from her. And now she keeps on this little medication, so she can't save the money to get a little phone and stuff like that. So I was like, man, and they were talking about how cheap it was to get. I'm thinking like, I know medicines in America are pretty expensive, and she's got 3 kind of like medical issues. And I'm saying, like, man, I don't know where the medical issues caused. She evidently is like a poor lady, ain't got no money. So who knows? She said it's better for her to be alive and not have a phone than to be dead and have a phone. That made logical sense to me. So they were trying to fill it out, man. They never really got to the conclusion. They told her, hey, you come back with the phone or something. We can do some videos together. So I am always trying to help people, always trying to help you, man. So it's all good about that. So the video was over with. I was looking at some of the comments, and some of the comments saying, oh, she's for real, she's this and she's that. So one of the comments had her little thing where you want to subscribe. So I pressed a little thing there, and sure enough, this woman has she's made 29 videos. She only had a 405 subscribers, and I watched a few of her videos. Pretty decent videos, just as good as anybody else. In the village down there with Marwa, just pretty much just on the same level as like that. Pretty good little stuff, man. So I subscribed to it to the channel, and I noticed, man, that I flicked back in the course of the day to check the channel, because something told me, man, that even though Marwa was kind of like nervous about it, he's got like that gold minus touch, right? He got that gold minus touch, man. So I flicked back at that channel, man. She went up to 655 subscribers. She got like 250 subscribers just by talking to him, right? Not even having a GoPro or a camera. And I thought to myself, like, man, she took a risk, and she went 11 hours down there. Everything she had wrong. Thank God she dressed well because she's on camera. At least the show on camera, she looks all right. You know what I mean? Her body might be internally, she might not be well, but outside she had herself looking pretty nice. So those videos she made prior to talking to him, and the videos she made while she was talking to him, turned out, man, to be a delight. So I subscribed to the channel. I said, man, you talking about somebody going out on a limb? She went out on a big limb, man, but it paid off for her because, so 250 subscribers from when I watched it to right now when I'm starting to do this video, and I'm sure that she's gonna catch that 1,000 videos. She's gonna catch that 1,000 subscribers pretty soon. So she catches 1,000 subscribers, watch time. One thing they do in Kinga, they watch each other's videos and they support one another. So it won't be long when she'll have her watch hours and she'll be monetized and making some money. Then she go buy the phone, the GoPro, buy some more clothes. Hook up with more friends down there in the village. Maybe she'll move down to the village, and she'll be one of those up-and-coming stars in YouTube as well, because that Marwa, he's got that minus touch, baby. So, look, stay black in America. Y'all Kenyans keep supporting each other and keep doing the right thing. I'm enjoying watching you guys. I got a kick out of one today. Marwa, come on, man. Don't be so nervous, secret agent, man. I don't think nobody out to get you. I think I'd be more nervous taking all these trips all over the world, all these different modes of transportation, using planes all the time, going to countries I've never been, than somebody coming on my soil, my villa, my construction site, my home, my ground, my home court advantage. I wouldn't be too worried about that, But you seem like you are. But good thing you had support there from the engineer and the other guy. It was good to see that interaction. And look, man, I like your travel stuff. You're traveling everywhere. You're doing everything. I like when you go to different traveling kinds. But when you come home, it's a different type of thing. So I didn't see it as you were doing like a charity thing, but it sure worked out good for her, man. If anybody needed a help out, if anybody needed a lift up, she sure needed it. And just by meeting Marwa himself, right? She rose up, man, and got these subscribers. So I got to subscribe on my channel. And then she says that D Mongo and Iron Marwa were two of her favorites. Well, then she's right in between subscribers. I got Iron Marwa right here. She's 3 people down, then D Mongo and her, and then she's right on the same page because she had the guts, determination, and spunk to come 11 hours from where she lives at with no money in her pocket. My goodness. Hang in there, sister. Till next time, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.